Aquarius, this is your love reading. This is a timeless reading, so it's meant to find you when you need to hear it. I'm going to pull some general energy, and if this resonates, then this is your reading. If this part does not resonate, then it's probably not for you. And you can just catch the next one. We have expansion. All right. And forgiveness. Okay, so let's see. Expansion is from the blue chakra, which is about communication. It's about Sky God. Okay, so Sky God was seeking wise counsel to choose the color of the sky. He wanted the beings of Earth to feel serene when they looked at his work. Other great spirits remind him to trust his intuition. He will know the right color when he sees it. Sky God trusts and sees the color clearly. So the sky became sky blue. So seeking good advice is vital when you're pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. Okay. So expansion. Expansion says your life is changing as you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are in the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment. Call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. Okay, so you're expanding one way or another. Now, this doesn't mean relationships have to end, but you are moving on up and expanding. And then you have forgiveness. Now, I know forgiveness doesn't always mean taking somebody back. So keep that in mind. Now, this is the purple chakra, which is seeing the unseen. Forgiveness says, amethyst protects us from toxic situations. This card indicates healing and allowing yourself to return to the natural state of peace once again. Remember, we never forgive others. We only forgive ourselves for loving others who betrayed us. This is a time of personal evolution. That's what I thought this was about. So this is about forgiving yourself for maybe putting up with some bad behavior in the past. So this does look like you're moving on from somebody into something better. So let's get into the tarot. What do we have for Aquarius in love? I saw the Knight of Pentacles, but I put him back. If he's meant to come out, he will come back out. We have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is, it's holding on too tightly to something. Let me get more. Find out what that means. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very impulsive, fast-moving energy. And the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. Okay, so somebody definitely did hurt you when you're in this need to forgive. Now, again, you don't have to forgive them, but you have to forgive yourself for allowing it to happen. But you're expanding, so can't be bad, right? Okay, so let's find out more about this. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The Magician. Now, the Magician was in reverse, but let me get more before I speak on that. The Devil. Okay, we're leaving the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is like a narcissistic type person. And with the Devil, I feel like that's what you're... And the Emperor in reverse. Wow. So the Emperor in reverse is also talks about narcissism. It's somebody... So the Emperor is somebody who is in control. And so the reverse form of that is somebody who abuses that control and uses it in a negative way. And the same thing with the Magician. The Magician creates magic, right? But if you put a negative spin on that, it's like he manipulates people. And you've got the Devil. So you are holding on. So you're either holding on to this manipulative, toxic person. That's what I think it is. I think you're stuck in this relationship that's just not good for you. Let me get one more. I don't know if this is something you're currently dealing with. You got the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is impulsively moving really fast, so I feel like you're really wanting to leave this person if you haven't already. If you're still in this situation, you need to leave soon, if you haven't already. Okay, so let's see. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. So we have the 7. Okay. The King of Wands in reverse. You've got lots of like big, bold energy, but like the shadow side of that. And not you, but the person you're dealing with. The 4 of Swords is resting and recovering. 7 of Wands, that tells me that you're having to stand up for yourself. You need to heal from this person. Okay. The Hermit. I feel like this isn't an easy person to leave, but you know you have to do it. I do think you're still in this. And this is something you have to definitely leave. If you have not already. We've got the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. So this, yeah, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you don't want to let this one go, but you know you have to. You're holding on to this person. Why are you holding on? This is a very heavy burden you're carrying. This is some heavy energy. Let's see what else. The 5 of Pentacles. It's like you feel left out in the cold. So you're with somebody that just makes you feel empty, makes you feel worthless almost. But you're not worthless. All right. I think you're still in this energy. You're still with this person, possibly. Yeah. You've got there's no passion and desire here. There's just pain and heartbreak. I don't like this. Page of Swords. It's like you're definitely looking for a way out. I feel like you're planning your exit here. If this is like an abusive situation, just be careful, but definitely don't stay in this. Whatever this is, if you're still in it, do not stay in it. This is the first like real negative-ish reading that I've done today. And I was gonna, how is your person thinking and feeling about you? What are their intentions? But I feel like this changes that. Well, I'll still do it. Okay, how is this person thinking and feeling about you in the current moment? It's funny because here, when you're talking about making some kind of impulsive move, you have the Hermit and the 4 of Swords. The Hermit and the 4 of Swords is like taking a break, taking a time out, kind of withdrawing into yourself and resting. And that's exactly how they see you. The Hermit and the 4 of Swords. They see this. They know you're retreating from them. Let's see. And Temperance. It's just quiet, calm, peaceful. Keep into yourself energy. That's how they see you. What are their intentions? Page of Cups. So they're going to apologize to you. But I feel like this is going to be like a love bomb apology, so be careful. Okay, so if this person has cheated or lied or betrayed you, they're going to apologize for that. The 2 of Cups is in reverse, so they're their intentions are not, that's just not good. The Two of Cups is a soulmate, and that's showing up in reverse here. It's like a balanced partnership. And the Seven of Pentacles. So their intentions are to apologize to you. And I feel like they're going to tell you something like, look at all the time that we've already invested in this partnership. You can't give up now, because this is about investing time, but you can give up now. You know, let's say this was 7 years that you've spent with this person. Like, you still have how many years left of your life? Like, enough. One more year left is enough to live it happily, then live it with this person. How do you feel about this person? I feel like I don't even have to ask, but Strength in reverse. So they make you feel like you feel weak around them. Yeah, you feel like this is standing up for what you believe in, which you have that card up here, and this is in the reverse. So it's like you feel like you can't stick up for yourself. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They make you feel not so good about yourself. You don't see this as a partnership. So that's good, because I don't see it for you either. What is the likely outcome? So we've got the Ten of Cups and the Sun in reverse, which would be like happy family. So the outcome, and then the Five of Swords, which is conflict. I do see this ending, which is good, to be honest. It's a good thing. It might not feel good in the moment, but in the long run, that's going to be a good thing. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you're definitely not working together as a team. You're at each other's throats. It's going to be over. And that's not going to be easy to go through. But it's necessary, because you have expansion here as your first card. You're on to bigger and better things. And you need to forgive yourself for putting up with this, because you never deserved any of this. I'm going to get you some advice. The King of Swords. We can all learn important things from one another. So with the King of Swords, that's like, and I think that's one of these here. It's somebody with, you know, strict boundaries. I think your advice here is to just learn your lessons from this, and then take those lessons and then move on. But, you know, take it as a lesson, so it's not all lost. You learned something. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Now, you do have a lot of, like, sitting, waiting. Let me see. Remain calm. I feel like this might not be an easy situation to leave. And like I said, if there's some kind of abuse going on here, reach out for help if you need to. The Ace of Pentacles, it says, wow, what an abundant opportunity. So I think that when you do get out of this, you're going to have a good opportunity coming your way. But this card also came out when I said, if this is some kind of abusive situation, to reach out for help. And then you've got this opportunity being handed to you. So just know that if you do need some kind of help through this, that there is somebody around that will help you. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. I hope this helps. And if this does resonate, leave me a comment below. Like the video. It really helps my channel. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.